Gary, who's your second in command?
At VaynerMedia today,
Sure.
I would say it's Claude Silver.
Okay.
She's our chief heart officer. I think when you have 700 employees and you're selling people, that's the asset. And so when you were talking about culture, I was laughing because you're like, it's awesome. I'm like, I wonder what the other 5,000 people think, right? Because culture is a one-person thing. And so when I think about culture, I'm sure you agree, like I know that we're trying so hard, way more than norm, but I don't know what it means to all 700. We ask, and we're counter punchers. We don't push it, we respond to it. And so at Vayner, it's Claude Silver as Chief Heart Officer. Then I would say it's James Orsini, who's our Chief Operating Officer.
What's a bigger business, Wine Library or VaynerMedia?
VaynerMedia.
And so I watched you grow that from 12 people.
Yep.
That was the first time we kind of worked together.
That's right.
People. And I've kind of understood some of the pain that you've gone through, but what's been the hardest thing about that? Oh, what I really want to say is, you've operated smaller businesses. What's it like to actually run? When you walk into the new space, you're blown away. What is it like to operate?
So far, so good. I mean, you know, the hardest part and what it feels like is the same answer, which is how do you get buy-in at scale? It's a lot easier to get 30 people to buy into you and your vision than it is 500 and 700. It's fun for me to see 4 or 5 of them in here, and they're all in different parts of their career at Vayner right now and different challenges or opportunities.
Did you ever have to think about mapping people's careers before?
I've always thought about that. I literally reverse engineer every single person. I have context of how they came from, the conversations we've had, who their mentors were before, what they thought. Emily's mom thought that we were some mafioso thing. You know, I know who Sam's mentor was. I understand where Lisa worked in a traditional agency for 14 years. I know that Garrett went to the same school as my children. Like, I know shit. Like, I am the head of HR, CEO. And so, always, Wine Library, VaynerMedia, and everything I do forever, it's only a people game. Everything else continues to get commoditized by technology. This is a human thing. We are humans. We are the ultimate species. We've won. It's us. And we are the game. And so, yes, I have thought about that. I think the reason we built one of the fastest growing agencies ever is because of that part of it. The biggest challenge was getting buy-in, knowing that at 200 people, there were so many people that didn't believe me, that thought, oh, tomorrow I'm gonna do something bad, or I'm doing this because I want to buy the Jets and I don't care about them, or whatever it may be. And it's been a lot of fun for me because now we're a little further along, and everybody who's been waiting every day that it doesn't switch, it doesn't turn, it doesn't become about the money, they aren't forced to do things, we keep listening, you know, it's like gaining trust, right? And so now we are much tighter and stronger at 700 than we were at 250, which is usually the other way, but that's what happens when you actually double down on it and when the stories translate. And it's not always perfect. Even the people in this room, it's not clicking perfectly right this second, but you put in the effort. You put in the effort and you play a forever game. You treat them just as well on the way out and forever and help, and it's a people game. Yeah, I've always thought that. It's really the only move I've got.
I can attest to that.